scallopini for dinner with some white gnocchi. And I'm going to start off preparing the veal scallopini. We've got 1 egg, and I'm going to beat that slightly. Add in about a teaspoon of salt, about a teaspoon of garlic powder, about a tablespoon of parsley. Love my parsley. And of course the special ingredient is freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Now there's a big chunk. So freshly grated Parmesan cheese. We'll mix all this up. And then we put in the slices of veal and try to coat the whole thing. Now I've got 4 slices that I've cut in half. You don't have to cut them in half, I just do for the sake of the frying pan afterwards. Okay. Veal scallopini is very thinly sliced veal. If it's not thinly sliced, it won't cook well. Just doesn't seem right. Okay, so what we do is we make sure that all of this is coated. And then we let this marinate until you're ready to go to the next stage. Okay, so we will just seal this. And put it in the fridge to marinate. Okay, well, I'm ready to make my gnocchi now. My potatoes have boiled, and I'm going to rice them, add some eggs and flour. And I already do have a video on how to make gnocchi, so I won't spend a tremendous amount of time on this process. I think I will sprinkle some flour on the cutting board initially, though. Okay. So yeah, ricing the potatoes. This just makes them nice and light and fluffy. Getting a nice little mound there. Giving the hands a bit of exercise as well. Okay. Okay, that process is done. And now we just create a little mound in the center. And because I'm making a little larger portion, I've got 2 eggs here. I'm going to beat them slightly and pour it in the mound. And then mix it in. Add our flour. Another. Okay, so at this point that's it. Like I said, if you want to know exactly how to make gnocchi, I do have another video, and I will point to that in the description. Okay, get back to you later. Okay, gnocchis are all made, and now I'm going to put them in the freezer, single layer here, until they're frozen, and after that they will go into a freezer bag, and I will just take out portions as I need them. This may be enough for 3 to 4 meals for me and my husband. Okay, so back to our veal scallopini, and it has marinated in the fridge for a while. As you can see, it's all nicely soaked in the mixture. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bread it, and this is why I buy large quantities of breadcrumbs, because I use it. I use it for veal cutlets, I use it to make meatballs. Okay, so the idea here is to now coat these in the breadcrumbs. Okay, I'm going to finish these off, and when they're done I'll get back to you. Okay, so I'm breading the last veal cutlet, and any leftover breadcrumbs just gets tossed out because it's contaminated at that point. You do not want to save that. So, okay, now after this what we do is we pan fry. We put an inch or so, well, we put some olive oil in a frying pan and we fry it. The question here is, do I want what we call white veal, or do I want to make a red sauce and bake it in the red sauce after it's been fried? I'll have to call hubby and see what he would prefer. Okay, so he said he would prefer red sauce or tomato sauce on the gnocchi, but not on the veal. So the veal does not have to slow cook in the oven. Therefore, I will just put it in the fridge for now, wrap it up and put it in the fridge, and we'll fry it up just after the sauce is made for the gnocchi, and just before dinner. So that's it for now. Okay, making up our dishes of gnocchi and red sauce. Sprinkle of Parmesan, and more on the table if anyone desires any. Okay, that's it. Dinner is served. That's it for this video for now. I'm going to have my dinner, and thank you for watching.